Don't be intimidated by how many pages this is. It's really big print because I won't. In the past 6 months, Laura Ditka has been eulogized, profiled in the media, memorialized, and honored by numerous organizations. Today, I will tell much of the same story, but it also gives me a chance to share her continued gifts to the world. Laura was many things in her life: daughter, sister, mother, sister-in-law, friend, prosecutor, and fierce advocate of children. Laura mothered everyone around her in the best possible ways. She taught everyone to be brave, to charge forth without fear. This gift of hers encompassed every part of her life, as well as her passing. She offered too many gifts in her lifetime to list, but most significant was her care of child victims of abuse. Laura created the Child Abuse Unit for Allegheny County, including the protocol for the care of the youngest of our victims. Her program was later adopted by both the state and the nation as the gold standard of care. She later went to the Attorney General's office to bring her expertise to the state level in the case against the administration of Penn State University in the Jerry Sandusky circumstance. Laura often kicked the can of self-care down the road, putting others first. Like most of us, she assumed she had plenty of time to rest later. On Thursday, October 11th, we got a call that Laura was rushed to Passavant with a severe cardiac episode. Her prognosis continued to spiral downward for the next 72 hours. No pupil response, no brain activity. We gathered friends and family, we prayed, and we begged her to wake up. By Sunday morning, the dark cloud had taken hold, and we knew she wouldn't make it. We knew her wishes for organ donation and began conversations we never thought we'd have to have. There are no words to adequately express the care shown by the staff at Passavant. Her name is Maggie, if you haven't figured that out yet, and the team from CORE. Every question was answered. Long pauses afforded us. Those pauses are critical in the organ donation process. We had a friend, she's still in need of a kidney currently, and we sought viability for Peggy in direct donation. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. We knew this was Laura's wish, but making the decision is quite different in reality than in theory. One of the truly beautiful things that comes from organ donation is the time to say goodbye. We invited close friends and family to join us Monday and say their farewells. We had a veritable village with us, complete with food for an army. I know the hospital staff remembers that. And we shared stories with Laura during that day. She passed around dinner time on Monday, October 15th. Laura was a VIP. The governor lowered the state flag in her memory, and she received police escort from Passavant to CORE to the funeral home, and the funeral home to the church. The hospital staff shared with us that they didn't quite know why she warranted such status, so they Googled her. It was then that they decided to give Laura, I believe it was their first walk of honor. CORE has supported us beyond the donation. They sent a lovely imprint of Laura's hand to us, which has brought us great comfort. They provide grief support anytime it's needed, and we've received the update that her kidney recipient is thriving, as well as how else she supports research and her healing gifts. I want to add here that we were told at that time that Laura's kidneys likely, because of the cardiac episode, were not going to be viable for transplantation, and because of our friend needing a kidney and hoping she'd be a match, we begged them to do everything they could to heal her kidneys, and they were able to lower her creatinine levels and make that happen, which is nothing short of a miracle. Organ donation has helped us to heal. Laura spent her life giving to others and helping them soar, and now in her passing, she continues to do the same. Thank you.